Now, I'm going to show you how to do this one more time. I'm going to use my big, if it was shorter, if it was like that long, it'd be a boning knife. That long, I don't know what you want to call it, but that's what we're going to use. It's not a slicer. It's not a boning knife. So you take your chicken thigh, and I normally like to keep one hand dry, one hand wet, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you. So you open them up like a book, and see I got a bone, and I got a bone. So now I'm going to cut gently along. I'm going to cut gently along the bone, the meat to get to the bone, right? Now while I'm cutting like that, I'm going to turn the meat. So I'm cutting loose the bone. And I don't want to sit it down on that like that, but I will just for this, right? And so you do that. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to make some crackling in my little cast iron pot. So I'm going to pull that skin off like that, just like that. Pull that off. And I'm going to just sit. Let me check it first. Make sure they ain't got nothing in there that I don't want to eat. That looks good. And I'm going to just sit it down. Let me put it up here so you can see it. Let me sit it right there. All right. So I'm going to do that a few more times. I'm going to show you one more time, maybe two more times. You pick up that thigh. That's a pretty big thigh. I don't like that. But you open them up like a book. One flap of skin going to be stuck. And the other flap of skin, it won't be as stuck. So like this is the side that won't be as stuck. And you just hold them good and just pull it off. And I'm going to slice that up and make some crackling. Crackling. Chicken crackling. Now they got a bone right there. Got a bone right there. So what you do, you cut the meat. You're not cutting the bone. You're cutting the meat. And when you get better, you'll be able to do a better job at taking out just the bone with minimal meat being harvested. See? And that's all you're doing is just cutting the meat. You are not cutting the bone. All right? So you see how that's stuck with that little tendon area, the knuckle? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just cut that whole little strip like that to get that knuckle off. And that's good. So I'm going to sit that down and make some stock, some bone broth. And see, I got a little bitty piece of knuckle right there. That ain't going to hurt nobody. You know? So now I'm going to take this beautiful chicken thigh and sit it right there, just like that. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know what? I'll just do the last 4. How about that? I'm doing this just for you. So this is the side of the skin that you could just grab from and you get a tight grip and you pull it off, throw that skin on the side, flip them over. And it's just like a book. Put your knife parallel, you know, and then just cut the meat right by the bone. If you hit the bone, don't keep going. Right? Like that. You see that little hard part of cartilage right there? Just cut that little bit off, just like that. And what I'm going to do with this little bit of cartilage, see the pause pack? Normally them little pigs are here. Them little cochons are here. All right, open them up. See that long tab, that's stuck. But you could get it from the top if you really wanted to. But I find it's better to just go from the side. Coco. Now you're coming. She heard me say Coco. Now you're coming. And that's what I don't like about her. And I got all this chicken on my hands, so you know I'm not touching my camera. And we got the cabbage going. I'm up here multitasking. Just like that. And what I'm going to do with this chicken, these chicken thighs, I'm going to season them with the chicken shawarma seasoning. Now, I told you don't pull it from that end, but I'm just showing you could do it if you really wanted to. But I'm going to season this with that chicken shawarma, a little bit of white pepper, and a little bit of sal. And I can't do it too spicy like I used to do back in the day because First Lady can't take the heat. So I've been telling her to get out the kitchen. She just can't take the heat. And that breaks my heart. And I know it breaks your heart too. Sometimes the older we get, you know, the weaker we get. Because we got to change with the times and seasons. All right, now I'm going to say this for when I could show you the pause pack on camera. Because these little suckers want to eat. That's all they want to do. They like the little gremlins. You know, they just want to eat. And I love the fact that I get to show you how to do this. And look, the more you do it, the better you're going to get. And somebody wanted to know how to make the bone broth or the stock. And to me, all you need to do, if you're in a French kitchen, you're going to roast these bones. You're going to roast these bones on a sheet pan. Just like this. I could put these bones. That's what I'm going to do. Because I don't have a real big pack. Put them bones like that. And I'm going to roast these bones with this chicken. And you want them bones to get black. Look at it. Oh, scary. Come here, Coco. I said Coco, not you, Naya. Coco. Not you, Naya. Coco. Not you. Coco. Coco. Come on. Naya, get back. Coco. Let's go. Coco. Coco. Back up, Naya. Coco. See, Coco's scared of Naya when it comes down to food. But that's why I love Naya. Come here, Naya. That's why I love Naya. Come here. Because she listens. Come on, pig. Listen to your stomach. Be nice. 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 She listens. She really does. She don't get crazy about food. When you tell her to wait, she'll wait. She will wait. So that's how we do that now, you know? Now, I didn't touch the phone with my salmonella hands. Put that water on because I got to season the chicken. Get back, dog. So I'm going to wash this off, but I'm going to grab it down low. Grab it up high. Give it a squeeze, you know? And on top of that, get these hands clean, 20, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, whatever you want to do. You know, I'm not worrying about salmonella personally, but some of y'all need to be worrying about it. You know, I don't have a compromised immune system. I could lose 25 pounds. You know what I'm talking about? Shoot. Don't tempt me with losing weight. So that's good enough. Now, what I'm going to do, I should have put the oven on. Man. All right, I got the oven on 450. And I want you to really pay attention to this. Because sometimes you should put a little bit of oleo on your chicken. And the reason you put the oleo on your chicken is so it'll stick to the seasoning will stick to it, right? So we're going to get one of these big spoons. And this is not how you do it. Montel Jordan taught y'all how to do it. He said, this is how you do it. So let's see. I'm going to give it a little drizzle, little drizzle, little drizzle, little drizzle, little drizzle, little drizzle, something like that. Now, typically what I do, whenever I season chicken, I'll put it in a bowl and I'll mix everything up in a bowl. I don't like to season individual pieces like this because I find your seasoning is always inconsistent. But I don't feel like dirty in the bowl. So what I'm going to do, see how that shiny that chicken is now? I'm going to hold this like this, and I'm going to just sprinkle this chicken shawarma all over the chicken. Now, I got this from the Crescent Moon right over here. And this Crescent Moon, they got like naan bread, pita bread, flatbread. They have some amazing ground beef, lamb, goat, They got all that over there. Halal. I think that's how you say it. It's all halal. And I'm going to season it like that. Now I'm going to show you a little trick. See, I wash this hand. This hand is going to be my clean hand. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip that over like that. I don't like to do it, but I will. Now, show you the trick. I'm not going to put no more oil on that. Right? I'm going to put a little bit more of this shawarma on the other side. You see, I almost forgot. I got this lemongrass powder. I told y'all this stuff, this is the most, I don't use a lot of seasoning, honestly, because I think that salt and pepper is enough for 99% of what we do. So now I'm going to just flip him right there. Flip him back. Lift this one up. Flip him right there. Flip him right there. Flip him back. The lemongrass. This lemongrass ain't nothing to play with. It will choke the living daylights out of you. A little lemongrass. Down there. Flip him over. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this is called the presentation side. This is not. This is presentation. So if you look at the video, the way I had them all, the presentation side is the side of the chicken that the person is going to see when it's on the plate. When it comes out of the kitchen and it's on the plate. So that's presentation side. This presentation. This is not. This is presentation side. This is presentation side. So when you're cooking chicken, like the sauteed, you always want to do presentation side first. You know? But you do what you want. It's yours, right? You're not no professional cook. We're all in the same boat. I'm not a pro. You're not a pro. Don't forget to take your lies a pro. Now what we're going to do is pop this in the oven for about 400 degrees till we ready. I don't use a thermometer. I don't probe nothing because where I'm from, in my community, my culture, our mamas cook everything. It already died, but she cooked it some more. You know, and that's just how we like it. Now, we don't mind it chalky. We ain't crazy about it being juicy. We don't mind it being chalky, but that's just how it is. So I'm going to pop this in the oven and I'll show you the final projects. See that talking about mama and the projects. You hear that sizzle? Well, I'm going to tell you. This chicken is cooked. Chicken is cooked. Man, it's so good. Now you put those in a stock pot or a crock pot and just let them do what they do. Use some of this cheap barbecue sauce. I don't know why I just had a craving for a little bit of it. I don't eat this stuff. For some reason, I just had a craving. Come on down. There we go. Oh, man. It's really good. If you like juicy chicken, Don't cook it as long as I did. I did 40 minutes at 400. This stuff is dry. Well, it ain't dry. It's drier than it would be. My smart friend, he ain't gonna like this video. This barbecue sauce is not good. Please don't waste your money on that. All right, that's enough. Pause pack is here. All right, I see these bones. Oh. How many times you gonna lick them lips? Grate it out. All right, I got to put all of this up now. Now you just put your bones in a stock pot, and that's how you start your stock.